Good day guys, this is vlog day. So today it's June. In about a couple of days from now we are May 28th. This might be posted on 29th or anyway, end of May, beginning of June. So today I'm starting on my new workout of the month, 4-day split, full body workouts with a clear focus on any specific group. So today is full body workout focused on arms, and yeah, and tomorrow we're back to full body focus on legs, so on and so forth. So chest, then back, then everything. I'm trying that 2 months ago. I've tried full body, just full body, one exercise of each. Didn't like it, so I changed it back to a 4-day split, traditional push-pull legs arms. I do like that push-pull legs arms. It's just, I don't know, I want to do something different, so I'm going to try that. Today is just, I needed to do something, do a video. Sometimes that's just how it is. The way my job is built is in order to help the business. I need to do these kind of videos, but it's not a day where I felt like I wanted to do one. Full disclosure. It's been a shitty week, shitty month, shitty year. So I didn't feel like doing a video. I didn't want to do that because you would probably feel like it's a weird energy thing. Still, I have to be here. It's part of the job. And I felt like you cannot only see me when I'm up and gloomy and just like, do this, it's gonna be great. You know, some days are shit. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes you feel like you just want to throw the towel, stop everything and quit everything. This is one of these days. It's fine. I guess I'll still be there next week, still doing that, unless I have a clear job offer at some point. I am that close to accept a job offer. I just don't have it. But if someone comes here with a job offer, I'm taking it. Still would see my clients, but that would become my side hustle. I'll explain everything, you know, you deserve to know what's going on. It's not new. It's if you've been here on this channel for a while, you've heard me say that about a year ago. And it's still here, it's still the same thing. It's still the same crap happening over and over again. But yeah, anyway. So we're just gonna start the warm up. Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas.
So the thing is, I'm very involved in my business. Obviously it's my, and honestly, I call it a business. It's a job I've created for myself. A business would mean that I have people working for me and we're generating profit at the end of the day. So I'm self-employed. Let's call it what it is. And I'm very involved in it, meaning that, in a coaching service I offer, I mean, you get the app, you get your personalized plan that evolves with you that I can change like on a dime, very quickly. We do change them pretty often. You get, you get these calls with me, you get message, text message support, email support, and I answer like very, very fast. I change the workouts when the client needs a new workout. Again, we have calls, there's the weekly check-in, there's many different things. We're trying to build a community as well into all of it to help more people. And I'm very affordable, not gonna lie. I mean, I have whole clients that came to me and then they told me, like, when I set a price, they told me that, they paid their previous coach 3 times that and they never saw their coach. So they were paying like 2 to 3 times what I charge, and then they had no calls with their coach. So their coach would do, they would update their macros, they would update their program, and they'd be like, hey, here's your new program. Have a good time, I guess. At the end of the day, it's not exactly about the money thing, you know? And it's a weird thing because I do have people here for 2 weeks when I'm just like, okay, that was a bit pointless. And then I have people for years. And this morning, again, I talked to someone it's going to be a year in about a month from now, and he's excited for the next year to come. I'm just like, that's great. But at some point, you need to see something happening. What I mean by that is, let's say fitness, right? And let's imagine for a minute that you've started your fitness journey 5 years ago. Well, 8. Okay, let's say you started your fitness journey 8 years ago. And initially in the last 3 years, you saw some progress. You're like, I'm getting muscle. It seems like things are working. I'm losing fat. I look different. I look better. I think now I'm getting into a good rhythm. So now you just look at all of this and you're like, all right, now let's invest into myself. Let's invest into what I'm doing. In order to invest into what you're doing, because you take it to heart, you take it very, very seriously, because this is what you want to do. You're just like, I want my fitness to be like tip top. You know, I know I'm not going to be the 1%. It's not going to happen, but I still want my fitness to be, you know, where I know I can bring it. And then you start and you invest tens of thousands of dollars. I'm not talking like a $200 here and there. I'm talking you invest tens of thousands of dollars. More than that in a minute. But you put that money into it and you say, it's going to change it. It's going to, you hire the best coaches. You pay everything that you need to do, you know, and you create everything and you cut down on everything. It's just like, I mean, I can't go out anymore. I'm not going to take vacations from it because I want to succeed in this. So I know that vacation will screw up my fitness. So I'm just going to, so you don't take vacation. You sometimes you do 2 workouts a day and you work out on the weekend and you do everything you have to do and you start losing, you know, people around you as you do that. Because it's just what it is, right? Because you take your fitness seriously and you go and you go and you go and you go and you go. And you do that for about 5-6 years. And then 5-6 years later, just like, it was so hard. My fitness was so hard. I must have made some massive progress doing what I'm doing. I do the workout. I have the food. I sleep. I recover. I do everything I need to do. I've sacrificed so many things in order for me to be successful in my fitness. And then you look into it and you put pictures next to each other and you look at your stats like weight, body fat, all of it. And you see that it's the exact same thing. And even it might have declined in the sense. And you're just like, what's going on? And then you're just wondering, just like, should I keep working out as much? Should I keep doing the sacrifice I'm doing? Should I keep at what I'm doing for my fitness if after 5 years of doing absolutely everything in my power, it is to the exact same point?
I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close I could taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise.
So again, yesterday I had a call with a business that wanted to help me. You're sitting on a gold mine. We're gonna do this for you. We're gonna help you with, you know, closing deal, figuring out your offer. What you're doing is awesome. There's so many people that see what you do. There's no reason why it's not working. Your offer is way too cheap. There are people that charges 5 times that, 10 times that. This is what you should be charging, and this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to charge meaningless prices for the sake of like meaningless prices. I know what I can do. I know I can help. I know that the price that I'm at is affordable for most people. 90% of the people who wants to focus on their health can't afford it because it's not crazy. It's not insane. It's not like a big, massive investment. And that company was just like, this is what we're gonna do, and blah, blah, blah. And I've invested in these type of companies in the past, and this is why I didn't go for it too, because they were charging me for 3 months, mind you, 3 months, $11,000 to do that. And they were trying to close me on it. Like, they were trying every tactic in the books, you know, and I know them all. I've done them all. I've tried them all, and I can do them all. I could sell people only 12-week transformation program of $3,000. I could do that, you know, and I would get some people in it. That's not what I want to do. I want to help more people achieve their goal. And then they were like, yeah, so we're gonna just do all of this for you. And again, I've invested tens of thousands, probably a bit north of 6 figures into trying to grow this. So I did not go for it. I will not go for it because I don't have that money, you know, to again land flat in 3 months from now and just be like, well, basically they told me post more often, do call to actions, and charge 3 times the amount that you're charging. That's not a strategy. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm doing what I have to do. And what I feel is irrelevant. What I feel is absolutely irrelevant. Because if I were to do what I have to do, I guess it would be successful, you know? So I need to see where the problem is. I need to see what's not clicking, you know? Do people think I charge $1,500 a month? Is that it? I don't know. Am I not talking to the right people? I don't know. I post online, I do these things. I try to provide as much value as I can here on Instagram, do these kind of stuff. But in order to do this, in order for me to take the time to do this, which I'm happy to do, I like doing these things. I love my job, and this is the only reason why I'm still here today, because I love it. Otherwise, and this is why people tell you, if you're an entrepreneur, if you try to do your own stuff, they always tell you you need to find something you enjoy doing. They don't say that because they want you to be happy. They're not like, if you do what you love, you'll be happy forever. No. They tell you to do something that you love to do so that you won't quit at the first hurdle. Because if I did not love what I'm doing, I would have quit 4 years ago. There was a breaking point 4 years ago. And then 4 years ago, I was like, in 6 months from now, if nothing has changed, I quit. And then nothing had changed. But I was like, I can do it. I can figure it out. And now we're 4 years later. And I post value, I do all of that. I try to provide, as much free stuff as I can so that people will join the coaching program. And at some point, that here helps me do that here, but I need it here to do the free stuff here. This is kind of a natural thing, right? Nike needs you to buy the shoes so that they can market the next shoes and they can create the next shoes. In order for them to give you Nike Running Club, whatever, they need you to buy the shoes. If you stop buying the shoes, if no one buys the shoes, they don't do Nike Running Club. They don't do the free stuff. They focus on here. I do all of that, and then I see people just like dancing and just like being in front of mirrors and just like in front of a mirror. And then they are more successful, They do jet shit. They don't help you. They're just like, here's my Audi R8. Here's my boat. Here's my Rolls Royce. Put my face in the water. That's a Rolls Royce from it, And I'm just here like, do this and do that, and that will help you. And then I get a bunch of emails of like, this helped me so much, thank you. I'm like, awesome. crickets. I wanted to talk about that for multiple reasons. If you're still here, thank you. Sorry, if you're still here, I'm very sorry, but thank you. But I wanted to talk about that for many reasons. The main reason is that everything is not always happy and flowers. Things can be hard, and I understand that it's hard for many people. You know, I'm not the only one in my situation. And I also understand that I'm fortunate enough to do that for a living to a degree. But yeah, so this is why I wanted to talk about it. So, you know, it's not always like I'm here because it's so fun. You know, here's what you should do. It is. But here's the reality of things. You know, sometimes that happens. And sometimes I need to create content, and sometimes I don't feel like creating content. So then when I do, it lands like this. I'll figure this out. If you're a client of mine, thank you. And if you're a client of mine, don't freak out. I'm not closing down. Don't go running. I'm not closing down. I'm just saying it as it is, and I'm trying to figure it out. But I need to sit down and figure it out, and I need to, probably give me like a real deadline to it. That then this becomes a side hustle. And I do that with the people that are here right now, and I want to be here, and I move on to different stuff. Anyway, let's move on to the next exercises, which is more fun because it's chest and back.
I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands. My own plan, yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. One shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare.
All right, workout done, therapy session over. Now it's time for a quick snack, which is my protein bar, and then I'll go with Oslo. He's getting a bit, I don't know, he's feeling weird today, and he's getting a bit agitated right now. I think he kind of wants to go outside, but it's quite hot today, so it's a weird feeling for him of wanting to be outside, but then it's too hot for him to be outside. Anyway, I'll have my bar. Hopefully you got something out of that nonsense of a video and workout. So a new workout, done and dusted. I was a bit slow on it because obviously I had to film this, and I filmed like Instagram content as I was doing that, so I was a bit slow into doing my full day. But I think I'll try it for a couple of weeks, but I think I fine-tuned the full body more efficiently, which is not technically full body because I did not do leg exercises today, so it kind of is like a lower upper situation. We'll get back to it soon. And yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you later.